Genesis 1 verse 28 is a powerful verse that comes at the very beginning of the Bible, right after God creates humanity in His own image. The verse says that God blessed them and told them to be fruitful and multiply, to fill the earth and subdue it, and to have dominion over the living creatures. In just one sentence, this verse reveals God's original intention for human life, purpose, and relationship with creation. First, the verse begins with blessing. Before any command is given, God blesses humanity. This is important because it shows that God's instructions are not burdensome demands but flow from His favor and goodness. Humanity's purpose starts with divine blessing, not struggle or curse. The ability to be fruitful, multiply, and live meaningfully comes from God's empowerment, not human effort alone. When God says, "Be fruitful and multiply," it goes beyond simply having children. It includes growth, creativity, and expansion in every good sense. God designed human life to produce life, influence, and positive impact. Fruitfulness can be seen in families, relationships, work, ideas, and spiritual life. It reflects God's desire that humanity actively participates in bringing life and goodness into the world. The phrase, "fill the earth," shows that God intended the world to be inhabited, explored, and developed. Humanity was not meant to remain passive or confined to one place but to spread, build communities, and shape culture. This instruction affirms that everyday activities like building, farming, creating, and organizing society are part of God's design, not separate from spirituality. Subdue it has often been misunderstood as permission to abuse the earth, but in its original sense it means to bring order, care, and responsible management. God entrusted the earth to humans as stewards, not destroyers. To subdue the earth is to work with it wisely, to cultivate its potential, and to protect what God has made. This verse lays the foundation for environmental responsibility and respect for creation. The command to have dominion over living creatures also speaks of leadership rather than domination through cruelty. Since humans are made in God's image, their authority is meant to reflect God's character. God's rule is life-giving, orderly, and compassionate. Therefore, human dominion should involve care, balance, and respect for all living things, not exploitation. Spiritually, Genesis 1 verse 28 reveals that humans are partners with God in His ongoing work. God creates, and humanity is invited to continue that work by nurturing life, building civilization, and reflecting His image in the world.